In a world where 7 people will play a game like never before. Will they survive? Audio Dungeon.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm Tony Hansen, joined by some of our super fans over here. We have 4 different fans today. They're going to introduce themselves in just a second. And today we are playing the fan player character episode. That makes this one is of Arcane City, Season 2, Episode 4.5, I believe. I got that right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So this is actually, if you were watching that episode, you saw one part where Findalar wanted to know what's going on with the Queen Citadel and her lands because he doesn't know, and he's realizing he doesn't know because he just found some information from one of his other wizard friends he just called into the tower. I won't say who if you haven't watched it yet. And so basically he just willy-nilly sent some people out there, on a dangerous mission, and these fine people right here are going to go on that dangerous mission and see what happens. And maybe they'll die, maybe they'll live. We're going to find out. So let's meet them right now. Let's go from left to right. My left starts with Richard.
Richard Wilde. I play Mr. Rogue Wizard.
Awesome. Oni?
I'm Onify. I'm playing my second FPC character. He is a barely level 0 abomination, and he does not yet have a class.
Awesome.
Wow.
Lauren. Lauren?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Lauren. I'm playing Shiva. She's a monk satyr, and she's level 14, so 50-50 chance we'll live to see another day.
Awesome. Someone has their the microphone close to their,
It's Richard.
And Tim, what's going on?
Hi, Tim Shanks here. I play Orlander Hollowhill. He's a rogue stout halfling who is an arcane trickster, level 14 as well, Lauren.
Nice. Do this together.
You bet.
Awesome. Now, Laura, was it you that had that great moment? Because this is the first time you're on the fan player character episode.
Yeah.
First time we're face to face. It was you, right? Or am I misremembering with the sword, with Thawen's sword outside of the city?
Yeah, Fragarash. I was hiding it from, people who were trying to help us, running around the city, digging through the trash for it. But I found it, and I brought it back.
That's awesome. It's great because me and Dan had a discussion about that the other day. And
That was when you just chucked it randomly across the wall.
Yeah.
yes. And how much it affected the game that you picked it up. Because I had something very different planned for it. And then that happened, and it brought it back all the way to Quetzal, who gave it back to Thawen, who actually saved the day. So you played such a big part in that just by doing something so poignant and timely by getting the sword at the right time. So that was
I know.
awesome.
I saw Dan's old comments on Discord about it on accident when I was looking for Shiva's character sheet, and he was like, "Thank God." I was like,
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So that was a crazy moment. Did a great job in that. Okay, guys, so we're going to take a look at the map really quick. And this is the world map right now. Hopefully this is up on the screen. If it's not, you're just watching.
Yeah, it is.
Something they can't see. So right here, you guys are in Solst. We're going to start here where Mistar, the leader of the exchange, has called in for help from anybody who can get there. And you have a lot of wizards here now at your disposal, and the exchange is now an official thing. So you guys are actually able to use the wizards to help you guys to get together. So I'd imagine you do kind of like a call for exchange heroes, and these are the ones who answer. And maybe Noah now, Oni, is now part of the exchange. Maybe he's kind of joining, or no?
I was thinking that Mistar is a teacher at the school, right? At the hero school. So, yeah. I mean, like, if Noah had gotten a chance to join, maybe they would have assigned like him to Richard to keep an eye on him because of what he is.
Okay, so maybe they want to see what you're made of.
So they're just sending me with him. He's just like, The first time he comes to the castle, they're like, "You're going with this guy. Just try not to die."
So they put you on a dangerous mission to see how you would do, and that's where it is. So you guys are meeting in Solst, and what was requested, what you're going to find out in game right now from by Findalar, was what is going on in the Citadel. As you might know, the Citadel ranges all the way from the overworld down into the dark and down into hell, into the core of Andaria. So what's been told you is that the best place to go is probably to get to Orin and try to see what's going on there with the half giants. And then, if you can, however, make your way to the Citadel from there. Because basically he has no information what's going on. And as you know, Solst is in this rebuilding period. They're trying to build their forces back up, and they don't have much. So that is it. Any questions before we begin? Okay. So we're going to begin for the moment where Miss Star, where would you have them meet in Solst?
Probably in the tower, one of the towers.
In
the most logical place. Yeah, Arcane's tower.
Okay, so you guys all arrive through magic for wherever you were. Arctum's Tower, feel free to put in where you were coming from, just so the fans know what people were watching it, they realize it. And we're going to take it from the moment when you guys all get together. Role play. Go for it.
All right,
welcome,
guys.
Orlando.
Hey, how are things going?
We're about to find out.
So, what is this crazy plan that we've got hatched for us?
At the moment, we've just got a little mission. We're just going to go visit Orin, find out what's going on there, then pop over to the Citadel and find out what's going on there. Nothing major. It's just all minor things.
Of course.
Nothing to be worried about.
All right. So Orin is controlled by the half giants. Any threat or danger level there?
That's what we need to go find out. They've just taken it over. It used to be part of the Elven Kingdom, but yeah, we need to go find out what's going on there, find out how if the Dark Majesty's around or what's going on there, and then work your way through and just find out what's going on further out.
And Orb was not a part of the Elven Kingdom. It was just a tree.
Just a city.
Yeah, so in the middle of the map, you have all these places, including those islands that are all just like people, like traders, like merchants getting by. The Elven Kingdom is literally just only Falandor. As you guys are sitting there, you see Arctum actually walks in. And hello, everyone. I just wanted to join the meeting, see if I can be of assistance. I know you're going on a very dangerous mission. So I'll just be sitting in. If you have any questions for me, you can feel free to ask. He sits down.
Arctum, what do we know about the Citadel? Do you have any information on it?
No new information since the Dragano's destruction. So this is obviously a shock to us. Obviously, what we heard. But this was a worry because we knew that Dragano was in the vessel formerly known as the Wizard Elcross, and he had access to the 4 elemental orbs. These orbs were made by the Keeper and from Andar, which means that they're very powerful. So the vessel was never found. The Wizard Elcross was never found. And now we realize that apparently it looks as if Dragano was able to take that form and stay alive. Similar to how a necromancer would stay alive if the vessel was still alive and the crystal was gone. So we don't know anything about the state of the Citadel or the lands around it, unfortunately. So now if you're going to Orin, I would say that you won't be looking for it. As long as they don't know that you're working for Solst, you shouldn't have a problem. You should be able to get in there pretty easily and just kind of blend in. We would like you to look for anything of note that tells us about who is running the half giants while you're there. If you get a lead, you could follow it. And then if there's any, we're also, me and Findalar were wondering if there's any sort of connection between the half giants being led who what we believe is the Dark Majesty. That's our guess, but we don't have confirmed notes on that. And Dragano, or the Immortal, I should call him, this other wizard who's running the Citadel. So anything you can see, any information is a help to us.
We can definitely do that. Now, I'm going to turn and introduce our new compatriot to both Shiva and Orlander. And go, Noah, do you want to introduce yourself?
So Noah's just kind of creeping around in the background because he has absolutely no idea what these people are talking about because he's literally never been outside the city before. So he just kind of creeps over. Hello. The Noah's here. The Noah will do as the magic men say. The Noah does not know how much help he will be, but he will try anything that he can. Hello.
Hello. So Noah, I know of you being a part of the of Arcane Hall, and I've heard you've been doing very well. We are interested to see how you will do on this mission. So, those around you are very powerful, but I believe that you could have something to offer here. Do you agree?
The Noah will try and learn as much as possible, of course. The Noah is happy to try and impress whenever for the shiny metal coins, of course.
Yes, very good. Okay. Well, you're all very experienced. You know what you're doing. Is there anything else you need from me? Any questions for me?
What is the best way to travel?
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah, best way to travel. Is it just walking, or are we best to? Is there a form of transport we could take?
We are worried about teleporting into their lands because that would definitely set them off, and they would be able to trace the magic back. So teleportation, unfortunately, is out. We recommend you getting to Orin by any means necessary. Horses can be provided. That would speed up your travel. But from there, some sort of a vessel coming in and out. I would imagine some sort of merchant vessel would be the best route to get in.
No, that's all good. Okay, we might as well head off. There's no time like the present. Everyone got all their equipment and everyone's ready to go?
Yes, Shiva votes for going by vessel, though, because she does not do camping.
In this one occasion, I think she might. I'm sure we can find something for Shiva to blow up eventually.
Better be some nice camping. Nice.
You can always bring a lot of things and then do glamping.
I'm going to glamp.
Yes, well, we might be able to use your how famous you are, Shiva, to get into the Citadel.
This is true. I did just come from Rhaegar, where I finished the Rite of Spring Ballet, so I do have some connections.
So here's something interesting, that you are actually kind of famous in Queensland.
Oh, am I?
Yeah,
Ooh.
all the farms. Yep. So you actually, it may be very, very fortuitous that you were here because you may be able to use your fame to get into another, pretty much well-guarded area of the Queen's cities.
And we are trying to get access to things, so that will be very helpful.
So we are going to be your entourage.
Yes.
You are traveling to. First, we're traveling to Orin, so we can then get passage through to the Queen's realm. So that is going to be our guys to get there, and then you're there to put on a performance for the new head wizard or the immortal.
Yes.
So that will be what we will try to sell and work our best to do that. I think that's going to be our best way of doing it.
I think it would be appropriate to do Swan Lake. I could be doing Swan Lake.
Perhaps you should all have a routine that each one of you do.
Yes.
Well, I can work with illusions, so I can sit there and I can create up all sorts of different magical illusions to make them very interesting.
Orlander, maybe perhaps you can juggle some of your daggers.
I could, in fact.
And
the no is not a solid shape. He could probably put swords inside of him without damage.
Sounds like
could the Noah fit into a barrel?
It would be uncomfortable, but probably.
Because that would be kind of interesting. So he could take his form, disappear into a barrel, then come back out again.
Sure.
Well, I think you have all the right pieces of this puzzle. So we'll have some horses ready for you. You can take off. It'll be a few days' ride. You will have to camp or glamp on the way there. So I wish you...
Glamp.
And we will see you soon. When you do get there, you can, of course, come back swiftly any way you need to. So if you did need to teleport and you had the ability to do so. But only when you're absolutely done with your mission.
Definitely.
What? If I'm
Understood.
Good luck to you. He leaves. You guys head down and you head outside the city. Some seekers are out there. There's no shields. You guys just walk out. The shield's down. And you see they have horses for you. They've stacked the horses with rations to get you to Orin. And you guys only need to hop aboard and go.
So that's what we'll do.
The no jumps up on a horse and then immediately falls off because he's never seen a horse
And then
before.
I step on him to step up onto my horse. Because I don't stop, except when I'm doing ballet.
Okay. So Shiva
Creature, stop moving, creature. Oh, I will walk.
I will help him up onto his horse. Explain what to do.
Okay.
Excellent.
We'll take it easy to start off with, and we'll just.
I'll hold the horse's bridle while he's helping him up.
The no will try. The no will try. Creature, please do not move too fastly. Yes. Do not move too fast. Thank you, creature.
You guys begin your journey. You're on horseback for a few hours. A few hours turn to a few more, and eventually you guys reach nightfall, and you've made probably the progress you've kind of figured, and it's pretty decent. You think you'll have probably about a day and a half left, at the worst 2 days, and you guys find somewhere to rest off to the side. What you're going to do is everyone's going to roll D20 for me. If anyone rolls a 1 through 5, you're going to have yourself an encounter.
16.
17.
13.
7.
7, you're fine.
Oh, thank God.
You guys camp out for the night. You are fine. You wake up in the morning. You continue your journey.
Shiva is not fine, but okay.
Right. As fine as you can be.
As fine as you can be on a horseback.
Yeah. So you guys continue your way. You're heading east. And at one point while you're traveling, this is probably midday again, you see there's a bunch of half giants, probably about 12 to 15 of them. And they seem to be off into the forest to the north, doing something on the edges of the elven forest.
I'm going to call a halt.
They don't seem to see you or be aware of your presence.
I'll call a halt and I'll say to everyone, wait here, I'll be back in a moment, and I'm going to slip off and see if I get closer to find out what's going on.
Okay, everyone else stays?
I will also do a bit of a scout. I won't stay near Nistar, but I'll try and see what I can find out as well in terms of, hard intelligence.
Shiva starts backtracking a little bit, but not enough to stop seeing what's going on. She's just like hedging her bets to run away.
Okay.
The no is just still sitting in the exact same spot on top of the horse, trying not to fall off.
Gotcha. Okay. Star, give me a stealth, and Orlando, give me a stealth.
27.
Okay.
Stealth has got dexterity plus, right?
You can.
No, you got your stealth check.
Oh, stealth. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Gotcha. So 23.
Okay. You guys make your way up to the edge of the forest. You're kind of circumventing them a little bit, and you're watching, and you're seeing something that was shown on the actual episode a long time ago by different people, is that these half giants are inside the forest, not too far, and they're actually cutting down the elven wood, the forest wood. Something you might have expected.
Yeah, so that's what I thought they'd be doing. How much have they got?
You do see that there's a cart nearby. It looks like they haven't really started yet.
Okay. So I'm going to use message and contact Orlander and say, we've got two options here. We can either try to take them out or report back and move on.
We're looking at 12 to 16, did you say?
12 to 15, yeah.
What are our options again, Miss Star?
Move on and report back to Solst what's going on, or
Are you able to message her?
yeah, I can use message to I'll message to everyone so that they can all hear, or we take them on and
Move on.
I think that's the better way of doing it.
I don't think we can take that many of them.
Well, you'd be surprised.
I just think we should stay focused on getting information.
Yeah, so
Like, we should try to stay on like what our original path was.
before we do move on, I want to see if we can eavesdrop on them, see if we can overhear any conversations, or see if there's anything
Okay, listen.
else
To
there.
the conversation pretty much sound like, come on, go faster, get more wood. I'm going faster. Shut up.
Kind of what we expected.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Okay,
Heavy intel.
so what we'll do is I'll pass the message back to Solst, but I'll also send a message off to Agor in Valandor and let him know what's going on, because I think that he'd be very interested in what's happening here, and so would Ormond. So I'll message them and let them know that the half giants are taking this on, and maybe he might want to contact the orcs and see if they can do something about it.
Okay, you let them know. You guys back off, and I'm not going to make you roll on a check for that. You guys back off fine. They seem to be very focused, and you continue your journey. You guys ride the rest of the day. You have to make one more check, looking for 1 through 5. You're looking for not to roll 1 through 5.
We need to roll a d6.
D20.
D20.
13 again.
17 again.
No. I rolled 2.
You rolled it too. So you guys find this place to camp out. You are less than a day away from Orem, and some of you are sleeping here. Everybody roll I'm going to imagine that you do a watch.
Yes.
Now, I do have the Dagger of Warning, which allows us to not get surprised. It says it will awaken everybody who within 30 feet, even if they're asleep, anything other than a non-magical sleep. So they'll just wake up.
Okay. So you guys all wake up in the middle of the night. You're jolted awake. You don't know he has that magical item. You just know that you're awake. And you get up and immediately you hear like, oh, I see something over here. This must be the rest. And you can hear the half giants walking over.
I'm going to quickly say to everybody, remember, we are a show. Let's put on one. Let's act as though. So if they come in, we'll say to them that we're here to put on a show, and we'll make it out like we're practicing. Shiva, you do some dancing. Orlando, start juggling some daggers. I'll start cracking up a few minor illusions, and we'll build the fire up.
Shiva takes her luxury sheets and wraps them around herself like a ballet dress.
Okay.
Do we have a barrel?
Yeah.
No.
I'll say to him that he can just practice putting something. Just do something
he finds a big stick and starts pressing it into his stomach and back out of his stomach again.
Shiva stands up on her horse. She's doing acrobatics.
Okay. So you all start doing different things. The half giants walk over, and I'm going to just do a first reaction for them. They walk over and they're like, "What? What is this? Who are you?"
Shiva asks them who they are and why they're in her show tent.
What? You What is show tent?
You're in my show tent. We're doing a show. You need to sit down and watch, or you need to leave.
Okay, so you're doing a bluff. So you have to roll a bluff check for me.
What die do I use?
D20.
Okay.
You can add your charisma.
Hey.
Okay,
D20, I got 4. My charisma is 13, so I have 17.
Okay. So I rolled a 7. So
Are you using Dan's giant dice?
me? No, I have my own giant die.
I love the giant dice. They're awesome.
He has to use it for when he uses half giants, right? Because they have giant dice.
Right.
There you go.
Exactly. So they look at each other and kind of just like sit down as if like they're in the way, and they start watching. Okay, we watch.
I'm going to walk up to one of the half giants and say to him, I'm going to tell me something that you wish that if you could have anything in the world, what would you wish for?
Big deer meat.
So I'm going to go, I'll create an illusion of deer meat in front of him. And then I'll have that deer. And then I'll have it turn into some doves and disappear into the sky.
No! He gets up and starts chasing it. The other half giants are laughing at him. So that it's going well so far. They come back down and look around. What's next? More show.
Okay, I'm slipping four daggers through the air in a nice symmetrical figure 8.
Okay, give me
What was that?
a performance check, and you can add in your dexterity modifier.
All right. Oh, that's easy. That's it's 24.
Okay, so you're doing a good job. They're impressed. That's it. Yeah, they're very impressed. Oh, little man is good. Next.
So then O walks up. He has the big stick, and he sticks his head back like this, and he like puts the stick down his throat like a sword. Is down as far as he can, and then he pulls it back out again, and then shakes it over his head like a Tuscan Raider.
For anyone watching right now that doesn't realize everything clear, Oni's character Noah is gelatinous. So he's humanoid shaped, but he's also gelatinous at the same time.
He's just got like a partially deformed skeleton floating around in gelatin.
Right.
So he just moves everything aside, just sticks the stick down, and then pulls it back up again, and then shakes it, and it goes, ah!
Or like, that is disturbing. They're all like freaking out that one. Okay, move on. Next one. Too creepy.
Shiva asked one of them if they want to dance with her.
Okay. None of them get up. No.
No? Okay. Well, she's going to go dance further away from the campsite down the road to see if they'll follow her.
Okay.
As she's moving away, I'll have it every step she takes, I'll make it like like sparks come up from underneath her feet.
Yeah.
Or from her. So she looks extra bright.
Okay, a few of them get up.
Okay, I'm going to just keep doing that action, going down the road. I don't know how fast really, but just moving them away.
Okay, about 6 of them get up and they start following you. They're like, okay, me dance now.
How many are left? There were 12, right?
I didn't give you an accurate number because you guys weren't able to count. I'm going to tell you right now what the number is. There are 13 total.
Okay, you guys need to think of other ways to get them to either follow me or to follow you further down the road, and then we'll cut back.
Stop, it's a metagame.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because you have no way to tell them that.
Do we really need to? I mean,
I thought it was only meta if I did actions. Oh.
No.
Okay.
No, what we'll do is we'll say to them that we're here to put on a big show in Oran as we're moving through to the Citadel. Because I'm going to talk to the ones that are left. So some walked off.
So you can't
I'm going to talk to the ones that are,
okay.
No, I can't hear you.
Okay.
So I'm going to talk to them and say, we're here, as you can see, we're entertainers. We're here to put on a show in Oran before we move on to the Citadel.
Oh,
Any idea where would be a good place to set up?
in Square, people, Half Giant love show, yes.
Well, maybe you can give us an escort there.
Okay. If you give us front seat.
Yes, I've got no problem with that at all.
Good deal.
Okay. We rest here.
Yes, definitely. And I'll share out some of the food that we've got with them.
They throw all their stuff around, and basically they just like mess up your whole campsite. The six are following you, Shiva, and you're moving around. I guess some trees are on the road. What are you doing?
I'm going to cut back after I reach. Is it possible there's a river nearby or a brook or something?
There is no river or brook nearby.
Huh. Kind of screws up my plan. I was planning on like going down into the water and then like just like holding my breath and coming back up the other side, or going further down the river and coming out.
There's no river or anything on the map there.
It's pretty wooded here though, right?
It is pretty wooded, definitely. I can, you know what? Let me make sure of that before I say that. Let me look right now. No, I mean, you are near the ocean, but you're not like so close to the ocean. You're miles away.
Got it. So as soon as Mistar isn't close enough to be like casting sparks out of my feet that like basically illuminate my location or whatever, as soon as we get that far away, I'm going to take the sheet that I had around me, spin it over the top of me, drop it on top of me on the ground. And then I'm going to do it close to like the side of the road where there's some trees and try and sneak out underneath. Do I need to roll a stealth check or anything, or dexterity?
So they're looking at you. So you're trying to move within the trees, I guess, to try to like go out of sight and then disappear.
Yeah, I wanted to get close to the side of the road and drop down underneath like the giant sheet I was wearing initially.
Okay, so for the first check,
stealth out.
I'll allow you just to do it because they're kind of like watching the show and they're going to let you do whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Thing to them, so they're not going to try to like chase you. They're just going to follow you a little bit. So I'll give you the first check. You hide into the forest, and then what's your next move?
I was going to just double back through the forest, just following the road that I walked down.
Okay, so now you can just know.
Okay. And that's D20, right?
Yes.
Okay. D20. So I rolled 15 and then plus 3, 18.
18. Okay, so you sneak through the forest. They're like
Interesting woman, where are you? Hello?
they're calling you in the forest, and you pop out near the camp.
Yeah.
Okay, so you pop out of the other half giant sea. You go, oh, is she here? Right here. The other ones are just confused.
Like, me not get tricked. Why are we over here?
I'll walk over to Shiva and explain that they're now going to be our escort into Orin, and as long as we give them front row seats to our performance, they will protect us as well.
The six come back, and then they go near you, Shiva. They're like,
what is show? What happened?
It was a magic trick. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh,
come to our show. I'm going to give you all front row VIP seats.
I want to be VIP.
Yeah.
what is that?
Very important ogres, but we just changed the O to a P.
Where is Ogre?
They're half giants.
Half giants.
Half giants, what?
You
Very
call me Ogre?
Half giant. Oh.
I am half giant, not Ogre. Ogre filthy, dirty, and smells.
You're right.
Oh no.
We like you, otherwise me eat you. Just kidding.
So we'll sit down with them, have a chat to them, ask them what they're doing in the area, just as performers would, trying to get the lay of the land.
So you look back at their card. The card is actually covered, and you know what's in there. So it's just like wood. And so one of the guys who is in the lead, his name is Grog, and he basically says,
There's nothing, just going for stroll.
We just make sure everything's good in area. No filthy orcs.
Oh, that's good to hear. We don't want any filthy orcs around us now, do we?
Nope.
So, what are you doing in this neck of the woods anyway? I mean, it seems a little bit far from home.
I just say we just go on patrol. Keep away.
No, but why are you here? As in, I thought you lived on your island. Why are you on the mainland?
We live in Orin.
Oh, you live in Orin. Oh, how long?
Long time.
Oh.
Many years.
That's fascinating. I never knew that there were half giants in Orin.
Yeah. Lots.
That's good to know. We'll hope that they'll enjoy our show when we get there.
They will.
You're definitely going to have to be at the front row, though.
Grog in front, yes.
Yes, very important.
Very important grog. VIG.
So I think what we'll just do is entertain them a little bit, do some basic magic, few illusions, just to get some practice with what we're going to put on, and then just general talking.
They fall right into your interesting show, and you guys basically feel comfortable enough to go to sleep with the watch without your choice. They do the same. They have a couple guys up each time. Usually about two of them walking around. And strangely enough, you feel much more safe now. You feel like that no one is going to attack you with a small contingency of half giants. You guys sleep in the night, and then you start making your way. You guys still have your horses. You make your way to the town. They make some small talk, but nothing really big. And you guys eventually arrive in Orin. Orin is this shipping city. There's merchant wagons going every different direction. And there's markets. It's almost like the city is overcrowded because there's no real place for the market. It's almost like people just set up shops anywhere they can find in the road as you're passing, which makes it even more crowded. So you guys just making your way through it, and there's half giants walking around everywhere. Some of them seem like they're on like guard duty. Some of them just seem like they're just walking through. There's also humans. There's dwarves. There's a few halflings. Very few gnomes. And again, as I mentioned, a lot of trade happening. What do you guys want to do?
Well, on our way walking there, I'm going to ask the half giants we've got with us, like, who's their leader? Because we'll need to put an invite to him, and who's in control of Orin now. So who's the mayor of Orin?
Oh, that is Havlar. Havlar,
and who's the
leader?
Is he half giant or is he something else? He is a half giant. So he is of the giant race.
Yeah. Okay, we go. We see you at show.
Yes.
When is show?
Well, that's what I need to go and have a talk to. Is it Havlar? Havlar. I do talk to Havlar and find out where he wants to us to have the show so we can invite him.
Oh, okay. Me take you Havlar then.
That would be great.
Are you all going to go, or are you just letting Mr. go?
I'll go with him.
We all need to go since the guys is that we're an entourage.
Okay. You guys head through this to what apparently used to be a normal governor's hall, and it looks like when you walk in, might as well be the barracks for a half giant's like training grounds. It looks like, and there's like chicken bones everywhere, people just laying down. And he walks in and he goes, "Where Havlar?" And someone goes, "Oh, he's upstairs." Okay. And they walk up. All the half giants just look at you, give you weird looks, and you guys head upstairs, and you see there's a half giant. As you open the door, sitting behind a desk, just like this, doing nothing. Havlar, me grog, me have show for you. Okay, bring in. Me busy, but me do. Who are you?
So we'll walk in and we'll introduce ourselves as the entourage of Shiva the Fantastic. The the renowned ballerina from Queensland.
Oh, okay.
And we are here to put on a show for you.
Who sent you?
No one. We came because we heard of on our way to the Citadel, and we just couldn't pass up the opportunity to meet the impressive Hevler.
Roll bluff check.
Rolled a 17. So what was a bluff check, was it?
Bluff.
Does that count under deception?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be 17 plus 15. So.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
you're outwitting them. So like as we're doing this very simply in the real life conversation, you're saying things around him and he's being manipulated to what you're saying. He's just like, oh yeah, show. Yeah, okay, show is a good idea. Yeah, you put show on square and we watch.
Fantastic.
So you do
While I'm in the office, I wanted to have a look around, see if I can see anything, because this is what we do. Looking for any sort of other information just as I'm moving around the room and looking at his desk. And
Shiva's going to distract him by offering backstage passes and things like that.
Backstage passes.
You want to come backstage and meet me?
What is
After
backstage?
the show, it's for very important half giants, very important officials such as yourself to learn more about the show and get all the other information and meet all the people who make the magic happen.
Oh, me like see magic happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Grog,
whispering, Miss Star, hurry up.
Grog, you like these people.
I'm just going to look around and see if I can see anything which jumps out at me.
Orlando's doing his spy guy thing too.
You can both roll multi-roll perception check.
Perception? Do you want my passive perception?
Active.
Or actually roll it? My passive perception is 29.
Okay.
Natural 20.
And my normal perception check, if it wasn't non-passive, is 29.
Instead of giving you the roundabout answer, I'm going to give you the direct answer for the natural 20. So you both look around the area and you're trying to find something, and then you see something that strikes the eye. Miss Star, you think you see it, you get a glimpse of something, and Orlando, you see it head on. There is a letter that is in his desk. The desk is only partially opened. It's right in front of him, like right in the, and it's sealed. And the seal is a crown with thorns and blood. There's like a dagger running through it also.
Diva offers to give him her autograph. She wants to give it to him on that envelope. She asks if he can take the paper out so she can sign the envelope for him.
Yeah, you can't see it.
You can't see it, Shiva.
Where am I at?
No,
right. But they rolled the investigation check, so only they two see it. You're talking to the giant message, right now. So
what on message? I'll use. I'll say to Shiva. Shiva, why don't you take Havler and give him some dance moves? Dance around him. Show him some of your exquisite ballet.
So Shiva, why you don't know what they saw? You know when he says that, especially because you know you're distracting. You know he saw something, and you know Orlando saw something, so you know something is going on. So you're aware of that. You're just not sure of the visual.
Can I get a description of the room so I know?
Yeah, the room's about 12 by 12. There's a door, only one door into the room. There's two windows on one wall, and basically it's just a desk in where he's sitting. And there's stuff around this room which are clearly not his. He's just sitting at the desk as if he has something to do, and he has nothing to do. He's not doing
Will the windows open?
Yes, you believe they will.
I'm going to open the windows and dance in the window hanging halfway out, trying to get him distracted and looking at what I'm doing.
Okay, roll performance.
Performance? What is that? Like D20?
Yeah,
roll D20.
All checks are D20.
Yeah, it's D20 plus charisma, right?
Charisma, yeah.
And performance check. She'll have a...
So I have 5 plus 6 plus 14. 5 plus 6 plus 14.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Rolled a 5.
My performance is 6. My charisma is 14.
So yeah, but your charisma, it's your charisma modifier, not your actual charisma score. So you're probably better off. Yeah.
So 5 plus 6.
5 plus 6.
Yes.
11.
Yeah.
11.
So you're dancing in the window. Some people, all races, all species, are down below, are looking up. He's looking, but he's not totally distracted. The roll wasn't high out of game, and he's like, "Oh, okay, that is good. It looks like I will enjoy the show." Okay, thank you for visiting.
Okay, that's cool. We're gonna have to come back here. So what we'll do is we'll leave.
You don't need to come.
I'll ask him before we go. Where is a good inn for us that we could stay at?
An inn? There is inn by water.
Oh, fantastic. So we'll say our goodbyes and we'll head down to the inn and get rooms.
Sleight of hand to scoop the letter.
Okay, so it's gonna be. I'm gonna make it very high, it's like extremely high because it's got to be amazing as it's right underneath him. He's just right.
I think we should wait.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right,
I would wait.
All right.
Okay, you can go for it. I'll give you the number.
I've got a +5 on it.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be enough.
No, I think you need.
All right. I'll back off.
Yeah, this is something we'll need to come back and do this.
I mean, I'm fine with it if he wants to do it.
He's not distracted enough.
Okay, so by this time, you have as much indecision as you have. I imagine the moment passes. You guys get up, you leave, and you go back outside, and you're back down in the street. Grog says, "I see you at show."
Definitely.
Okay.
As we're walking down the street towards where the inn is, I'm going to say we're going to have to come back and get that letter. We need that letter.
So they don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'll mention it to them. Say that I saw a letter. I caught a glimpse of a letter in his desk, and we need whatever that is.
Well, we know where he's going to be. He's going to be at a certain place at a certain time that we decide the show starts at. And Swan Lake goes on for a solid 3 hours. So that's your window.
Won't take us that long.
All right.
The nose just falling behind. He's got some of those chicken bones that were laying around. He goes, chicken.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll head to the inn, get a room, and then start organising a show for the town centre.
2 rooms.
Okay. You find an inn, and it's called the Filthy Mug.
Ew.
And
there's not many
very
options.
Clean.
It's very clean. The cleanest thing you ever seen. Lauren, I'm gonna let you roll a d20. The higher you roll, the cleaner it is.
Yay. Okay. Hold on. 18.
Wow, it's actually really
it's very clean.
All right. I was like, all right, I doubted you guys. You're a great entourage.
Okay, so you guys walk in. You see the innkeeper moves along. You guys get a room. It's going to cost you 2 gold each for the night.
That's fine.
That is it.
As soon as it starts getting dark, I'm going to tap Orlander and signal him to come out with me. We're going to go have a closer look at that room.
The room with the letter?
Yes. Yeah. We'll leave you just to rest and get your beauty sleep.
All right. I'm asleep, but, I'm not going to say anything because I'm asleep.
Okay, so what's going on? So you guys are not trying to do a show tonight or anything like that?
No, not tonight, no. We'll get settled for the night, and then the next day we'll do a show.
Okay. You open up your door, and you go downstairs, and you see Grog's on there. And Grog goes, "Oh, there they are. They're going to do show for us. Do show.
I'll say we'll give you a sneak preview.
No, so do it right here.
We'll give you a small part of the show because we haven't got everyone's not ready. We've got Shiva's getting her beauty sleep. So we'll give you a brief show, and then we're going to go and wander around the marketplace to find out how to set it up to give you the best seats possible.
Yeah, Shiva really good. She's just disappearing out. She takes you. She just leaves you there. It's amazing.
So what I'll do is I'll use a bit of illusion magic and create up a few simple illusions of birds and flowers, and then something like a small battle scene of half giants crushing some puny foes. Just fun things.
So basically, you're reenacting the battle at the Red City.
Pretty much. Okay, so, just parts of that there, just so that they get something which that they'll look at, and they'll just show them their prowess through illusion.
Okay, so they're a lot of them are half drunk, and they're all just loving the show. They're getting into it. They're constantly asking questions like when the real show is going to be. What are you telling them?
Tomorrow. We'll have to that's what we need to go and scout out and find out where we can set this up. So it'll either be tomorrow or the next day. We'll need to find how to get this all set up properly.
When is show? Tomorrow when?
I will find you tomorrow and tell you.
Fine. You put you down.
Perfect. Then I'll tap Orlando and say, we'll just slip out.
Right, sounds good.
And as soon as we get out into the street, I want to disappear into the shadows.
Wow, Orlando's already gone.
Yeah. He's impressive.
He's so good, he's gone in real life.
I'm here.
He slipped out of the bar while they were having that entire conversation. He's just gone.
That was the plan.
Okay. Okay, so you guys, the two of you leave, you go onto the street. Noah, are you sleeping? What do you do?
I don't know if he actually needs to sleep, but he's just sitting up in his room right now, just hanging out. Are there any books or anything that are up in there?
No, there's no books in the room. So I think you're in your own room, and all the guys are in the other room, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
She was unfortunately asleep and would have stopped them if she knew they were going to try and pull this tonight. But she's sleeping. He's
rewrapping his bandages.
Okay, so the two of you, Orlando and Miss Star, you make your way down back to the governor's hall. At the same time, Lauren, you hear,
"What? Oh my god!
Hello!
Oh my god!
Hello!
Who is it?
Might be Grog.
Grog, why are you at my door right now? It's like 2 a.m.
You know, Grog drinky and Grog want show.
Okay, Grog, go drink more and we'll do show tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Wait.
What?
Where is your friends? Maybe they do more show.
My friends are sleeping.
No, they left. Where they go?
Why did they leave?
They are doing.
Not happy.
I think they're doing shows for other people, and they're not telling me.
I think they might be too. I'm not happy with them either.
Let's go find together.
I think we should. Let's go.
Okay. No, you hear this if you want to get involved, or you can let it go by because you're in the room.
No, he's just going to slither underneath the bed because he doesn't want any part of this.
Okay, so you slither underneath. Okay, so we're going to go back to Miss Star and Orlando. You guys are outside the governor's hall. There's two half giants kind of sitting there. They're just talking. And there's more half giants inside. As I mentioned, it's kind of like a barracks underneath. And that's it. What do you want to do?
Can we identify the window to which the room?
Yes, easily.
Is it
2 flights up?
Yeah, but is it under observation by the guards?
It's on the main street, so you felt like if you're out there, people would see you.
Now, when we were in the room, was there any other windows getting into this building? Into that room? Was there any other? Is it just the one window, or were there multiple?
There's two windows on one wall in that room. That's on the street side. There's no other windows into that room at all.
Is the window still open?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to tap Orlando on the shoulder and signal him down a little bit further. And we move into the shadows where no one can see us. And then I'm going to cast Fly on both of us and Invisibility on both of us.
Okay.
And I'm going to whisper to him that we're just going to, we'll fly up, we'll slip in, and we'll see if we can get a hand on that letter. but we'll do it carefully. We'll keep an eye. We'll check it out first. We'll just go slowly. Be careful. We don't want to be seen.
Okay. You guys fly up. You fly to the window. The window's open. You can even open the windows. No one's looking at a window on the 3rd floor, so you're able to even open the windows somewhat. You're just flying in.
Look in the room first. See what's in there. If anyone.
No candles.
It's vacant.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a halfling, aren't you, Orlando?
Yes.
You'll be smaller. I'll keep watch and say to him, head in, and you had a better look at that letter than I did. So see if you can, and you're better at locks than I am. So go have a look and see what you can, what's in there.
Okay.
See if you can get your hands on it.
Can do. So I slip in.
Okay, so you slip in. You're flying. You fly right through the opening of the window pretty easily. You're flying around the room. You don't hear any noises. The only thing you hear is noises from down below of all the half giants, but no one is on this floor, and you're probably thinking there's no one's even on the 2nd floor either.
Okay. Is the letter still where I saw it?
You go over to the desk. The desk is now closed. That's all you can tell.
Can I open? Is the drawer locked?
So you check to see if the drawer is locked. The drawer is locked.
Okay, I'll pick it.
Check for traps.
Check for traps first is what I meant to say.
Go for it.
Let's see here. 14 plus 19.
19. You don't see anything.
Okay. So I'll pick lock.
Okay.
Uh, 23.
The lock is not a good one. You get it open with E. Open it up. You open the drawer. You see there's some chicken bones in here. There's a paper that says, "Me no forget to do that thing." And then you see a place where the envelope was, but it is not there.
Okay. Any other drawers, like out of their side drawers or anything like that? Take a quick look through them. Are they locked as well, or?
They're actually one is locked. The other ones are not.
Okay. Check the unlocked ones first, I guess.
You open them up. See, it's all paperwork, and it seems to be all details on any sort of merchant that he deals with. But it looks like that he's not even paying attention to it. You can tell like it hasn't been touched in a very long time.
He basically just sits there and tries to pretend to be a guy.
Pretty much.
All right. Okay, so I guess check for traps on the remaining locked drawer.
Okay.
Oh, 18 plus 5. Yeah. 18 plus 5.
Okay, you check for traps in this door, on the drawer. You pull it open. There's no trap on it, but because you're very experienced, you're at least 14th level, right?
Yes.
You recognize something that strikes you as very odd, that you've felt before, but not many times, and that you can tell, but have no idea what it is, that this is actually magically locked. You only can tell by how perfectly it is in a very unusual way. You know nothing about it. Unless you have some sort of magic thing that you think that would help you here.
You're an arcane trickster, aren't you?
I am an arcane trickster. Yeah, I'm just checking my spells right now.
Okay, so being an arcane trickster, you open it up and you can tell just by a little spidey sense, you can tell that there's some kind of arcane lock on here.
Okay, you can't pick a magic lock, right?
No, so the arcane locks that work in Andaria is how whatever many points was spent by the wizard, spell points in a sense, is the same amount of points as needed to open it. So usually a wizard will, if it's more valuable, If it's just like, oh, I don't want anybody to eat my candy bar, maybe they just uses 2 points. But if it's something really important, they might spend, rest, get up to full power, seal it, and maybe it costs 30 spell points to open. And that means that any wizard who's less than that, who can't even muster that many spell points, can't open it.
Gotcha.
You're going to mention this?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to come into the room now and have a really close look at it, being wizard as well. And I'm going to see if I can figure out how powerful the arcane lock is. So would that be an arcane check?
You could do detect magic.
Detect magic? Yep. So I'll do that.
Okay. You can't tell exactly how powerful it is, but you do know it's above 20 points of magic. You wouldn't refer to it that way, but that's what it is. You would know that it's like somewhat powerful. Let's stop right there. Over to Shiva. Shiva, you're walking with Grog. Grog seems to be very popular in the city. People see him, they're like Grog, and he goes, Grog, hello. He's just saying hi, and you guys are just making your way, walk around the city. Where are you trying to go? Because after a couple of blocks, you realize Grog is following you.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how inebriated is he?
He's up there, 7 or 8.
Okay, good. I want to head towards where Mistar and who's with him, Orlander?
Yeah.
Where they're at, but I don't want to get too close to where they are. I just kind of want to be like, Grog, where's some good places that we can drink near that place we were at today? And I just want to kind of be in the area in case anything goes down, or I want Grog to get so inebriated that he falls asleep, basically.
Okay, so Grog, Oni, give me the name of a tavern that is near the Governor's Hall.
I'm gonna say the Dragon's Tail.
Nice.
Dragon's Tail. Okay. He goes, we'll go over here to Wagon's Tail.
Great, let's go.
Brings you over there. You see the sign has a dragon's tail out. It looks very nice. Someone did it in wood. It's beautiful. And you walk inside or no?
Yeah, let's go in.
Okay. As you're walking, you look around. I'm going to say that you kind of check out the area because you kind of just said that. So You see that you don't see them. They're invisible. You don't know that.
Yeah.
You do see that the window is open. And it's more open than you did it because you know it personally when you did it.
Yeah.
But that's probably the best detail you can notice. You walk into the Dragon's Tail, and how clean is it? Lauren, make a roll.
Oh my god. No. 11.
Oh, it's getting worse. It's not terrible. Not terrible. It's not.
Gordon Ramsay would not be visiting this place.
I would blow my own cover if it was like 5 or below. I would blow this entire mission for us.
I understand.
That's
Someone's throwing chicken and yelling about how it's raw. Yeah, that's what's happening.
So you walk in, and Grog walks up, and he kind of stumbles over to the guy, and it's a human barkeep. And he's like, you give ale to me and to Magic Lady.
Shiva. My name is Shiva. Is it possible to ask the bartender for some information?
Yeah, just go ahead.
I just want to ask him, hey, where does your trash get dumped at? Like when you throw stuff away here, where does it get carted off to in the city?
We put it. I'm sorry, he's not a half giant. I put it in the back, and the city picks it up, and I believe they take it down to one of the boats.
The boats, the docks. Is that where all the trash goes in this area?
I'm pretty sure, but I can't tell you where it goes after that. Why do you care about where the garbage goes?
Because I'm going to have to throw away some stuff after our show is over. Quite a lot of stuff, staging, all that good stuff. We can't travel with that.
Oh, you do shows?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a show here tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I hope you can come. Here's some VIP tickets.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll see if I can make it.
Awesome. Thank you. Can I get a really, really large cup of mead for my friend here, and I'll have a water?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, he pulls out a cup that he has in the back that's specifically for half giants, and
Is it giant?
It's a gallon. He goes, "Oh, me love these." He immediately starts drinking the whole thing.
It says world's best half giant on it.
World's #1 half giant. That's me. Oh, I'm #1. Okay, so
making friends.
we're gonna go back up top, not too far away, to a very different situation with Miss Star and Orlando. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to look at a really close look at this lock and think it's about 20 points. I can drop, without expending everything, about 30 points of power to try and break it. So that's what I'm going to try and do.
Okay, using 30 points of power?
Yep.
Okay.
Does it...
The thing breaks.
Great. Now we'll open up the...
Roll Arcane check.
Okay. Natural 20.
Natural 20. You know with certainty
Nice.
that somebody was just warned.
Yeah, I figured that would be what the case is.
And
What?
some sort of message.
Yeah, that's what I kind of guessed was going to happen. That's why we're moving quick now.
Oh my gosh.
So I want to get the drawer open and basically grab whatever is in there and then get out.
Get out, yeah.
You open it up. It's one of those, it's kind of like a filing cabinet drawer, right? Like a deep one. You open it up and it's this big wooden box in it. And the wooden box looks like it's made of elven wood. And there's definitely something inside of this thing.
I'm just going to grab the box.
Yeah, get it and go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Detect magic's still on, so I'm guessing the box is magic.
Okay, so you take the box and then you just take a long time and just chill out for a while?
Well, what we're going to do is get that and then we're going to leave the room, out the window, fly, heading back towards the where we were staying, and because we don't know that Shiva's out, so we'll fly back and while we're invisible and while we're able to fly, we'll fly back to there, and then see if we can find somewhere to hide.
Yeah,
thing.
we don't know if there's tracking on it either.
No, so we want to head in that general direction, but not head back to where we were staying, but find somewhere dark, secluded, that we can have a closer look at this box.
You find another alleyway. It's pretty much what you're describing. Is that
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you go near some of the warehouses near the docks,
Yes.
and you guys land on the ground. We'll hold you up right there. Noah, you doing anything? You just chilling out at home.
He's just chilling right now, hanging out underneath the bed. He's probably sleeping at this point. I mean, it's like 2 a.m, right?
It's late.
He has no idea. He has no idea what's going on out there, right? So there's nothing that he can really do. I mean, he's just gonna sleep until someone comes back.
Smart idea. Okay, Shiva, you've been drinking for about 15 minutes. He's had 2 gallons of mead, and he's definitely at a 9 right now.
Yeah.
He's just like looking at the floor.
Yeah.
Shots.
Shot.
Tequila!
I don't feel good, Magic Lady.
Grog, I think you should sit here for a few minutes until you start feeling better, okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to sneak out the door while he's relaxed there with the bartender.
I rolled a natural 20 to spot you.
No!
So, what? Hey! Where are you going? He starts going over and he knocks over every table on the way over.
Oh my God.
Grog is mess. Don't look at me. Makes his way over to you. He's like right in your face. Where are we going?
I tell him, Grog, you're my escort. You need to escort me back to our hotel, which was Dirty Pipe or something. Dirty something. Dirty shoehorn.
What? I have dirty shoes.
Filthy something.
Who is filthy? Grog filthy.
No one's filthy.
Grog is filthy.
Oh, God. Grog, take us back to the hotel.
What? Whose hotel?
What?
No.
The inn. Take us back to the inn.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Come on, Grog. And he starts like slapping himself in the face. He goes, come on, drunk. You're Grog. He gets up and
Had a couple of those nights.
Yeah, he picks you up and as he's escorting you. Me escort you. He takes you through, and your legs are just dangling, and you're and he takes you back. Mistar and Orlando, you guys are alley looking at a mysterious wooden box, hoping for the best.
Yeah, we'll do an investigation and have a really good look at it, see if there's what. If it can just open or
check traps, check magic.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of you detect magic.
I'll do it.
Yep.
Lights up. Okay, Orlando does it. Lights up. And
just checking it for if there's any traps or if there's another arcane lock on it, or
make a roll.
Seeing if I can recognize any tracing spells on it as well.
Okay.
If I get high enough arcane check.
Yes.
I got a 26.
26. You believe that whatever's on here is above your pay grade. You know that there's at least 3 seated enchantments on this forest wood. Lauren is freaking out right now.
We should not have touched that box.
No, we should have touched the box. We just now need to get it somewhere.
It's probably got like a tracking beacon on it.
Dragon beacon?
Something like that.
I've got an option to get us out anyway.
Got an option that you put it in the trash where the docks are at right now.
No.
Oh.
No, get it back to Solst.
Oh.
And then come back again.
Rather take my chances with Grog. Oh my God.
So I like how he's gonna leave and Node's just gonna be sitting in the hotel. Like everyone's gonna be gone. He's gonna be like level 0 character. Where'd everybody go?
We're gonna have a little DM fun. You two are in the alley and you two are looking at the spells on it, and all of a sudden Grog walks by. He goes, "Oh, must be it. Wait a second. Hey, it's showtime! Showtime!
I'm going to slip the box to Orlando and come on over and just go, perfect. I've been looking for you guys. You disappeared. I came back after finding a perfect place to hold our show, and you weren't there.
Did you do show for everyone else except Grog?
No, of course
Beaver's
not.
mouthing, help me.
I'm then gonna go to Grog and go.
I escort Shiva.
Put Shiva down.
Well, if I have to.
It's okay. And then I'm just gonna say to him,
"We like Shiva."
I say, "We would never do a show without you, Grog."
Great.
I've been looking for you everywhere. I haven't been able to find you. Where'd you go?
Look for you. I look in tavern and then here,
more tavern.
And then outside.
What I'll do is now that Orlando's got the box, I'll use message and say to him, hide that somewhere where we're going to have to come back for it. We need to get that back to Solst so that Findalar can get onto that. Because
what kind of buildings are in this town? Like, I'm thinking it might be a good idea if it's possible just to scale a wall and hide it like up where nobody's going to be likely to be seeing it. Like,
easily scalable.
Behind a chimney or something like that.
The walls are easily scalable, so if you want to go up, you can climb it with ease.
All right. So
I'll distract Grog and start him heading back towards the inn.
Okay.
Him and Shiva.
Yeah, I'll go up and see if I can find a nice hidey hole behind a chimney or something.
Okay. Want to roll again? As long as I roll natural 20 like I did before. Fine. Nope. So you go up. You go up to the roof. You guys are distracting Grog. Grog is trying to find the inn, and you guys are heading to the inn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You guys are heading to the inn. Noah, you hear outside Grog is singing. And he's like, Grog!
Does this room have a window?
Window, yes.
So he goes up to the window and he peeks over the window and sees all three of them, right? It's Mistar and Shiva and Grog.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he just goes back down.
She goes, okay, we here.
I'll say to him, we'll head in. I'll buy another drink because I think you need one.
I bet you I could toss you into your room from here. Want me to try?
I guarantee you could as well.
Ready?
No. Let's go through the front door.
Grog, I bet you can't drink 5 more half giant drinks.
What? He just runs. He runs away. He runs back to the other tavern.
I think Shiva collapses from exhaustion and crawls up the stairs to her bedroom.
Okay, so you guys make your way back into the mug. You go upstairs and you head to sleep, Lauren and Shiva. And Mistar, what are you doing? Orlander, you hit it against the chimney and you're coming back to the inn?
Yes.
Okay. So Mistar, you head up to your room?
Yeah.
Okay, within the next 15 minutes, Orlander catches back up. Shiva, you go to bed?
Yes.
Okay, so the three of you are in the room. This is Noah, Mistar, and Orlander. You guys can roleplay.
Right. Orlander, we've got to get that box somehow back to Solst. There's something important in it. I can't break it, not here. We don't have time. It will cause too much. We know that whoever sealed that lock will know that it's been broken, but hopefully they won't know by who or where. So we need to be extra careful now.
Okay. Yeah, I relay the description of where I hit it.
Okay.
So I think our best bet is to rest up, get ready, and put the show on, do all of that there, let the dust settle. I think we spend a couple of days here, put on a few shows, multiple shows during the day, not draw attention to ourselves, keep an eye on that there and see what, if anything comes out of it, and then we can potentially look at or message off to Solst and see if we can get someone from there to come here on the quiet, and we can pass off the box to them.
Preferably somebody with some amazing teleportation skills.
That's
Hopefully
what I'll be asking.
Findalar or something.
Someone who can come in, get it, and get out.
We need Findalar.
Or all we need is a mage that can
So the next,
teleport.
you guys go to sleep for tonight. You wake up in the morning. What are you doing this day? What are the actions? You guys can. So you guys all group up and talk to each other. What do you do?
So I'll suggest that we put a show on, even just a prelim show, out in the town square, draw up some support, that sort of thing, see if we can make a bit of money. And we'll bring everyone along. I think we'll do a couple of shows today. I've already messaged off to Solst and seeing on when to response, I think that's what we do.
Shiva is way, way too high profile to help you guys out today. Like, it's going to be too, I'm pretty much incapacitated because I'm full outfit and doing the show and stuff like that.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. We're doing the show.
Okay.
So we're going to, so that's what I'm saying. We'll put the show on today.
Okay.
Okay. So, you guys, like you said, you're doing 3 shows today. So you guys
big day.
A big day. Eva, you're going to do the performance checks. Give me 3 performance checks. You need to achieve above 20 every time for it to be a great show.
Okie dokie. All right, performance modifiers +6. Here's my first D20. My first one is a 20.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
Wow. So okay, so you guys do the first show. Everyone does fantastic, and so well that the second show, like almost half the town, half the city stops what they're doing, comes to watch the second show, and now make that roll.
Oh, pressure.
Pressure. 18.
18.
Yeah.
+6,
Is it
right?
+6?
So,
+6.
+6, so 24.
24.
24. So they come back and they love the show. The show is getting so huge, everyone just starts loving it. They like, oh, I like the guy who's not really a guy. He's like Jello, and I like the illusions, and I like the dancing. Everybody's freaking out. The whole city comes to a halt for the third show. It's almost like it's like quiet. Everyone's watching. The ships are stopped. The anchors are down. People are watching from the rooftops. Here's the third performance.
Can we all put our performance checks onto this one here? Because it's so vital.
I rolled a 15 and I have a +6, so 21.
21.
I'm a legend.
You perform.
Yes.
I'm a legend. We are a legend.
The legend of Shiva continues. And everyone is amazed. You guys are,
Shiva, we need a name for our troop now. Shiva and the what?
Shiva and the Fabs. I don't know.
Yeah, they'll do.
Shiva, the abomination, the illusionist, and the dagger thrower.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys perform. You're signing autographs, and Grog is there, and Grog says like, "Me find them, me find them." Grog goes up to you, goes, "Me be your manager. We make lots of coin."
I'm going to say, we'll stand up and we'll go, and you can thank all of this on Grog.
Yeah, and we're going to have all the people rush Grog so that we can take care of it.
We'll just let it go.
Yeah.
We're going to have a couple of days rest, I think.
Okay, so you guys are instant celebrities. Everyone knows your faces. Everyone knows who you are, and they're constantly coming up to talk to you if they can see you or get a chance to. You guys go backstage. You go backstage. You see Halvar is there, and the bartender is there, and he's like, "Oh, it was a really good show. That was great."
Thank you. Thank you for coming. It's such an honor to have you here.
No problem. Halvar says, "This is great thing we have in city. You know, it's especially because war is coming. It is good to have something that is delightful."
Exactly.
I'm going to probe him a little bit about what do you mean war's coming?
Oh, everyone know war. We half giants know take Solst in first invasion. So now we will take Solst. We have strong leader again.
Oh, who's the strong leader? Who's this amazing leader that you've got?
He is a king, a majesty.
So who's running it without? Well, he's away. So I take it he's not in the city. So who runs the local barracks and local troops?
Oh yeah. For your show, you want to know troops? Troops be here every time you perform. Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
we need crowd control. You see. So I want to. Yeah.
I need my own bodyguards. Crowd control.
Next time you come in few weeks, there will be so many men here. You will be very protected. So many half giants.
And anytime there's something that happens, things get stressful, like war or something goes on in town, you can let us know and we'll come perform for you.
Oh, okay. Yes, that is good. So yeah, you return in a few weeks when war is ready to start. We all here, and then we go to Souls after that.
Yes, let us know when it's going to start and we'll come perform for you.
That's great.
Yeah, we'll come put a nice show on for you to bring your morale right up.
And let us know a few days before it happens so we have time to get set up and do many shows for you.
Oh, yes. And even you come before that. And you come week before, and Immortal will come, and he come for a big meeting.
Oh, what Immortal?
Oh, okay.
I would love to meet him.
Is that going to be here, is it?
For him.
Yes, he come together because
Well, me trust you, but you no say.
I won't say anything.
Shh. Our lips are sealed.
Immortal is going with us to attack. He do other thing.
Oh, wow. What is his
What
name?
other thing?
Immortal, that's his name.
Got it.
What is the other thing?
Oh, I don't know.
Got it. Well, if you think of the other thing, just let us know because we want to help and do performances or shows for it.
Yeah, Immortal will be so happy when I tell him that you're going to be there. He loves it. Sure. Me don't meet him, but me, sure, he happy.
Yeah. And we will be happy to be there.
Great.
Havila, who do you report to? Do you report to the Majesty or
clan leader?
Immortal?
To Majesty, yes.
The clan. So you report to directly to the Majesty?
Yes.
Wow. Do you think the Majesty wants us to perform for them?
Maybe. Me tell him. That's why you show up.
Nice.
So when is he coming into town?
He come in 2 weeks. 1 week to 2 weeks. Everyone.
2 weeks.
Okay. So
I will definitely be ready. We will all be ready.
It's great. We have strong leader during war. Right after Holgar is supposed to lead us, and then we have strong leader, and then we take over places, and then they die. We have no strong leaders, and now once again we strong.
Yeah, Holgar was strong.
Yes, I'll ask him. What happened to your old leaders?
They get killed.
By who? They were strong leaders. So who killed them?
No one really know. Many talk about different stories.
Oh,
that
so
must have been sad.
So you guys great. I let you know if anything, but you come back 2 weeks for Majesty, and then you stay for next week for the entire army that come, and everyone they think I great because I bring you here.
Yep, you're the one who found us.
You're the man.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, great.
Okay, thank you for coming.
You great. Bye.
Bye.
He leaves. You guys are by yourself.
I say we are fucked.
Right. So we know that the Dark Majesty is in control. He's just confirmed that. And the Immortal, who we've got our suspicions who that is coming here in, say, 2 weeks was when the meeting was?
Yeah, and the attack
in 1 week, the troops are pulling in.
So you've got a week, then the troops, then another week after that's when then the meeting, basically the planning meeting is going to happen, and then a week after that's when the attack's going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's 1 week, troops, planning, all that stuff, and then 2 weeks they're actually going to war.
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get this information back to Solst.
Yeah,
so
we can use magic now because we did it, right?
Yeah, I can use messaging, sending and let them know.
Yeah. What about the box?
Did any of them have I had a response back from Solst about coming to pick the box up?
No. And you think that's odd?
And they're odd.
That is weird.
Okay. What I'm going to suggest is that they're not expecting us to be here. So I'm going to send Orlander to go and check on the box, make sure it's there, but discreetly, so that you're not seen. I think we need to maybe go back to the old-fashioned way of sending messages. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can contact Livmora, just to see if my sending's working.
Okay.
So I'm going to message Livmora and find out how the railway's going, basically, or just touching base, saying how is she?
What happens first?
Sorry.
What
I'm going to send Orlander to go check for the box, and while he's looking,
see if I can observe from a couple of rooftops away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Orlando leaves. You then try to contact Livmora. You are unable to contact Livmora.
Right.
Well, you think you are, and then you get no response. So it's starting to seem like something's weird.
Are we not able to use magic in this city? Is that really?
No sending.
I've got a. So you know magic is fine. She's been using it.
What's happening?
What I'm wondering is, do I get the suspicion of this is the same sort of issue we had during the Dragano firewall period?
Oh,
Like, no,
no,
not
but
that sort of block.
there
Do
is
I feel as though someone is blocking it?
yes.
Uh-oh.
Does it feel as though it's in the city, or is it further out?
You don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
Should we just teleport to live?
No, what I'm thinking what we might do is leave the city, and like we're moving on to the next stage, or to go and practice some routines. If we get asked what we're doing, we'll say we're just going to go practice some, try and get a couple more acts together to help us make an amazing show, because there's only the four of us, and we could do with another couple just to help out with this performance.
Yeah.
And we'll see if I can, as we're going out, if it's just a city block, or if it's larger than that.
Okay. Let's go.
Orlando, you get on top of the roofs. You are observing from about 2 rooftops away, and you're pretty sure you can see that the box is there.
Okay, cool. Then I will not approach the box. I will return to the other three and report that the box appears to be undisturbed.
As you turn around, you see on the roof with you the figure in black robes.
Oh, shit.
On the side of the roof.
No.
On the same roof?
Yeah, the same roof, looking at you.
Awesome.
Are we close enough to see him?
No, you guys aren't even anywhere near about this.
We're not near him.
You don't know about it.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you sent one person back.
Can he send an SOS to us somehow?
I can message.
No, you're metagaming right now. You can't give him the idea to do something. What was your original idea?
Ooh, my original idea?
Yeah, you have to go with your original idea.
My original idea was to blink out of there.
Okay, so then do what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna do see if I can just, because I don't want to engage an unknown opponent by myself necessarily. Excuse me. So I'm thinking, shoot, I don't know what the range is on blink. Anybody else by off the top of their head? See what it is here. D's, C's.
It says 60 feet while on the ethereal plane. What? Do you need to be on an ethereal plane?
No.
No,
blink. Okay.
So what you do is you vanish.
Roll d20 at the end of each of your turns for your duration of the spell. On a roll of 11 or higher, you vanish from your current plane of existence. Appear on the ethereal plane.
No.
So I blink into the ethereal plane.
Yeah, use that as a conduit.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to roll.
Okay, where are you trying to link to?
Street level, preferably out of direct line of sight of the apparition in black.
Okay.
And I rolled a 18.
Okay, so you're fine. Okay, you make your roll. You appear on the street somewhere below.
And then I just haul ass out of there.
Okay, give me stealth.
Okay. Stealth is +5. 23.
Okay. Start making your way through the streets. You're not sure if you're being followed or not. After about 5 minutes, you make it back to where everybody else is. And you guys are just backstage right now. As you get back to them, you realize you have to actually push through the crowd again because the crowd is still outside and you guys are all within the backstage area.
Can I see him trying to push through the crowd?
Yes, when you get close enough, you can see him. And if you want to help him, you could.
She asked Grog to clear the crowd so he can get to us.
Okay, we'll say Grog is still nearby. He goes, "Oh, yeah, I help." And Grog goes over and picks you up and brings you in.
Dang it. He never gets what I mean.
He did what we wanted, though. He's got him in.
I'm in.
Okay, you're all together.
Okay.
All right, I
Orlander, what
let him
happened?
know. Look, I was just bushwhacked by some figure in black that I didn't want to engage by myself. He obviously knew that I'd be there observing the box. The box is there, but they know the box is there now.
What's this box?
We clue in Noah.
I was asleep, so I don't know what the box is
No,
either.
you were out drinking or grogging.
I was
Grogging.
out,
Grogging.
lubricating the muse in my head.
Pub crawling.
Yeah, crawling.
Getting to know the local culture.
Okay. So we need to go and find. We need to do some investigations here. We need to get out of town.
Yeah,
Even without the
for
box.
sure. And also, we need to not split up anymore. I'm tired of waking up and people are gone and people are being attacked on rooftops and all this craziness.
This time we take a wagon.
Yes.
Wagon? A dirty old wagon?
No, remember
You could
wagons
get a
can
clean
be-
wagon.
Yes, and we can do it up and make it look really flash.
Okay.
And get a big banner on
No
the
has-
side.
A
The note has
glamp
never written in a wagon.
A glamp wagon. I like that.
Yes.
Bouncy wheels.
The nicest, richest wagon you can find.
The fanciest wagon on the trail. Great.
Perhaps the man of grog can help us with wagon.
Ooh,
Yes, so
yes.
I'll ask him if he can acquire a wagon or a carriage.
We have wagon. You could use my wagon. You bring back when you come back.
Thank you,
Definitely.
Grog.
Okay, so he gets you a wagon. He starts moving people out of the way. Guys, get you guys into the wagon, and it's got 2 horses up front, and he gets you to enter town. And you see him start crying a little bit.
Grog, I miss you. We know that
We promise you, Grog. We'll be back.
You are Grog.
What? What did he say?
You are Grog's whole life. Remember when we went drinking?
Yes, that was very fun. I want you to go out and drink for me and have fun for me until I come back.
Me drink every night in your honor.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I think, Grog, I should nominate you as my personal bodyguard.
What is nominate?
Choose you as my personal bodyguard. If your boss will let you, you should be my personal bodyguard.
Oh, then I choose you as my personal bodyguard.
Sounds great. Let's be each other's bodyguards.
Let's do it.
Oh, we need that box.
Hey, do you think I asked Grog, hey, look at that butterfly over there. And I ask him if he can turn around for a second to look at it. You guys, do you think we should ask Grog to get the box for us?
No.
Why? Nobody would mess with him.
No, I don't.
He can't open it. He doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, but it would draw attention to it.
He draws
We don't know for
attention.
certain that the black robe, whether the black robe thing was, actually knows it was there, or if he just picked up on Orlander.
Hmm.
Because while Orlander was up there looking, it does not necessarily mean that he was looking at the box or that. So
Do you think we could indirectly get it? Ask him if he can clear off that rooftop, and when he throws away the trash and it goes down to the docks, we can pick it up from the docks.
too high risk. I think we'd.
So while they're talking,
leaving it.
while they're talking, Noah's gonna walk over to Grog, who's looking at a butterfly, and be like, "Grog, friend, you are the biggest person I have ever seen. You're only one big as me ever seen.
Yeah, me big.
Very cool. Yes, as people say in places underground, it's very cool."
Me no understand.
Okay. Well, anyways.
Okay, we'll say bye to
butterfly.
How close to the trees are we? So if we go down the path, there'll be like.
There's not trees right there, but eventually there is. Yeah.
Yeah. So how long would it be before we were actually out of sight?
From the city?
Yes. Roughly.
An hour.
An hour? Okay, so I think what we should do is travel as though we're leaving until we're out of sight of the city, and then we'll have to double back. I think we're going to have to try and get that box.
So let's start with this. Are you traveling?
We'll travel using the wagon.
Okay, does everybody else agree? You all agree you're traveling?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Noah's going to ask Miss R to teach him how to drive this wagon.
Okay.
He's level 0. He wants to learn all the things he could learn.
In case
He learned how to ride a horse, and now he wants to learn how to drive a wagon.
I think that's a great idea.
He's going to join the Teamsters next.
You guys, do you think we can make like fake bodies out of hay, put them as if they're sleeping in the back of the wagon, and then Oni can keep driving the wagon and we'll double back through the woods?
You have to teach me how to drive a wagon first.
That'll only take a second. You'll only be going half a mile per hour.
Yeah.
I think what we can do, I need.
I'll drive a wagon. You guys can do whatever you want. I'll just drive it down the road towards wherever we're going next.
So you guys drive.
Actually, what can I call out my familiar?
Okay.
Which is the owl, and I want him to head back into the city just to fly in and keep an eye on what's going on the rooftops, like where we know the boxes and that there, to keep an eye on that there. So while we're traveling, at least we don't lose sight of what's happening in the actual city itself. And then,
how far can the familiar go? Because I don't know if the familiar can go that far.
He can travel out as far as you want, but I just can't communicate with him.
Right.
But what I want to do is, before I do that, is I actually want to use, at least for an hour, the Telepathic Bond, which allows me to communicate with any creature or any people that I link together for 1 hour. So I can put that on us, and then we can all talk within our minds for 1 hour at any distance.
I have Tongue of the Sun and Moon, where I can understand all spoken languages, and any creature that can understand a language can understand what I say. Is that what you mean?
No. Well, this is to forge a telepathic link amongst up to 8 willing creatures of our choice within range, and then until the spell ends, you can communicate whether or not there's common language and there's over any distance. But it doesn't extend to other planes. Yes, no, you can understand us. So what we can do is we have a link between all of us, and we can just hear each other's thoughts, basically. You can sit there and talk to each other without actually talking to each other.
Okay.
You just hear each other's voices, but there's no range on it. So we could be 500 miles away, and that person, if they teleported, we could still talk to them as long as they're on the same plane of existence.
Got it. Okay. Sounds good.
So it only lasts an hour. That's the only downside to it.
Well, that's not going to work because to get out of sight of town is an hour already.
But if we travel out half an hour, then we can at least stop and something's wrong with the wagon and that there if something goes on. So at least it gives us an hour.
But people can still see us. Like the idea was we travel an hour and then double back.
That's the plan. But this is to keep in contact with my familiar.
Okay.
Well, that's while we're traveling. Yes, I'll lose an hour, but it's the only option we've got.
Okay, so you after the hour, you guys turn around, and you go back 30 minutes?
Through the woods, yeah.
Yeah, so once we're outside of town, and we want to kind of come in a different way.
Okay, so you try to turn a different path. You go back 30 minutes. And now what?
We want to head back towards the city, keeping undercover as much as we can. Now, what I'll also do now, so we look different, I'm going to go, let's change what we look like. So I'll use a spell called Seeming. which allows us to change our appearance. It disguises everything about us, so we can look completely different from what we've been looking like, and it lasts 8 hours. So at least we can get back towards the city and have a look around and ask questions about the performance that we just heard about and that sort of thing without them knowing it's us.
Okay.
So are you doing that, just the three of you, and I'm driving the wagon still,
No, you as well.
or
All of us, and it's an illusion.
did we leave the wagon behind? Because they're
No.
going to recognize this
No,
wagon.
because the wagon can change as well.
Oh, okay.
We can make the wagon look different. So it's lasts for 8 hours. So I'd suggest that what we would do is we would do this with taking probably about half an hour, probably an hour to get back. That'd leave us 7 hours. Stay there around for about 3 hours, and then try to get out.
I mean, unless it's some kind of particularly spectacular wagon, most wagons look the same.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's Grog's wagon. It's not like
Yeah,
he's
so I
not
wanna
going
make
to
it look
notice his
different.
own wagon.
Under the illusion, you guys go back into the town right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you went back 30 minutes already. Now you had another 30 minutes going back in. As you guys are pulling into the town, you see Grog running past you full steam, like sweating and in a hurry. And it looks like he's trying to catch something. And in his hand is the wooden box.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
He runs right by you.
We can't call out to him because we
No.
can't let him know that we're doing what we're doing.
So now that I'm back within range, I asked my familiar what's happened.
You got to be more specific than that.
As in, because I asked to keep an eye on the box, I asked my familiar, how did the box get found? Because he was watching. That was the whole point, was him to watch that there.
From the perspective that you're familiar doesn't know Grog, he says a large creature was searching all the rooftops for something. I guess it looks like he was looking for the box. He eventually found it. When he did, he went right down to the street and he ran outside with it.
You guys, I can walk really fast now. I walk like 70 feet. Should I follow him?
You can actually outrun him.
Should I follow him?
What I think you should do is run
Okay.
to the forest, because
Okay.
you'll easily outdistance him,
Yes.
and have it that you're there and you can just like meet him on the edge of the, like, because you'll be able to get well in front of him really quickly.
Yes.
I'll cast invisibility on you
Okay.
so that you can do it without being seen. And once you get there, if he's looking, we'll come back and we can make it like something happened and the wagon broke down or something like that we were heading some, because he doesn't know exactly, he knows we're heading along this road, but doesn't know we turned off or anything like that.
Yeah.
So we'll go further over and I'll find you and we can
Okay.
make it like we broke down. You just stall them. So you run.
Okay. I start running and you're casting invisibility before I get in front of him, right?
No, well, I'm casting visibility on you so you can get well in front of him. So you can
Okay.
run to the side of him. He won't see you.
All right. I'm running. Tony, do you need to know how fast I am or anything like that?
You're running probably just about as fast as him. So he's much-
But she's
She
got
runs-
feet that make her run really fast. Like
She runs
she's like
70 feet.
70 feet
70
she walks.
it's 70 feet that I walk.
She's like twice as fast as me.
Oh, your moving rate is at a 30 is 70?
Yeah. Yeah. She's fast.
So you catch up with them pretty quickly, probably about probably like 20 minutes outside of town.
Okay.
What's up, Bolt?
And on her, I've cancelled the illusion spell, so because I can do that there at will.
Yeah. Okay.
Just on her.
Okay. So he's running with the box. He seems to be like frantic trying to catch you guys, or that's what you assume. So you could talk
See,
to
that's what I'm concerned about. I am worried that he's not trying.
Don't
You
forget.
think he's trying
Am
to
I
bring the
far away
box
from
to
them?
us?
Wait. You guys can't talk anymore. Don't forget.
Oh,
You're by yourself. And you
Yeah.
can't tell them what you're thinking because they don't know. Well, actually, wait. Do you have the spell on?
The telepathic spell.
You cast that spell or no?
Yes. Just it'll last until she can get an hour out. But that's when the invisibility will wear off and that as well. So I'm telling her that so that she knows.
How long does this spell, the telepathic spell, last for?
1 hour.
1
So
hour.
So the telepathic spell lasts an hour. The invisibility lasts an hour, and she can out. So I'll basically keep letting her know how much longer she's got before it's going to all come off.
Didn't you cast that spell before you guys went back 30 minutes and then 30 minutes again?
Yes, but then I did. I didn't say I did it. No, so I wouldn't have done it again.
Yeah. So you are by yourself right now. You can't hear them in your mind anymore.
But I would have told her that she's only got about an hour before the visibility will wear off.
No, you would have to tell her. You didn't tell her.
No. Okay.
She just ran.
Yeah.
You sacked her with some magic and she bolted.
I just ran. I didn't want
She doesn't know how long it's gonna last. She doesn't know she doesn't know when she reappears if she's gonna look like herself
which makes sense. Of course,
that's true. Yeah, no, that would make sense. Yes.
So, Lauren, you're by yourself. You have no reason. Your Grog is just ahead of you. You can talk to him. You're well within range, or not.
I'm going to pretend that I'm lost. I'm going to go into the woods and yell out Grog and see if he stops to see where I'm at.
That's a good plan.
Okay, so you go into the woods, you yell out Grog, and he goes, "Magic lady!"
Grog, I'm lost in the woods.
Okay.
Are you busy? Are you on the way to do something? Or are you here to see us?
I hear before you say go on roof, get thing. So you think I know listen, but I listen.
Oh, you heard me think of that. Oh, he made it. He did it. Good job. Hey, you know what? I am actually in the middle of taking a bath. So I need some privacy. But do you think you could meet the rest of my entourage with that box so I can have some privacy? Meet them at your wagon. It's just a little ways down the road.
Okay, I keep going.
Thank you. We'll see you there. I follow him to make sure he does what he says he's going to do.
Now, remember the wagon's not
everybody
clear.
to meet them there.
Are you tailing him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to roll stealth checks. If
No, I'm
She's invisible though. She's still invisible.
How long does invisible last?
1 hour.
Okay, so he might hear you, but if he does, next to you. Okay, so he moves on. He's looking for the cart. The cart is obviously not there, but he's looking for it. You guys are making your way back, or no?
Yeah.
You're making your way back. Eventually, visibility is going to run off. He's still looking for the cart. What are you doing at that point? Do you stop moving? Do you let him go, or do you something else? Lauren.
I'm still following him to make sure he actually takes it to the cart.
Well, there's no cart there. He's just looking for the cart because you guys are going forward. He's going further away from the city.
He's running away from the city. We're closer to the city, so he's actually further from us, and he's running away from us.
Yeah, so we need him to stop.
I thought our cart was 30 minutes out of the city and that he'll stop at that cart.
Yeah, but he passed us
all the way back to the city. You guys went back into the city, and when you got to
with the cat.
Did we take the cart into the city?
Yes.
That's what I was asking before. I thought I was going to be going forward with it.
I thought we would have left the cart there because that cart is ours and we wouldn't want it. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I yell out to Grog. Grog, could you meet me at the next bend at this tree or something like that?
Wait, so you say that now after him going for like a half an hour, you yell that out?
Yeah, I caught up with him. Tell him I caught up with you. Could you meet me at this next tree?
Are you out in the open where he can see you, or are you just yelling from the forest?
Yelling from the forest.
She goes, "Oh, okay. Me do that."
I suppose she's the magic lady, so he wouldn't know that.
Yeah, so he's not do that. It's like her thing. She goes in the forest, disappears.
I'm eccentric.
He turns around, starts going to the forest. All of a sudden, you see a black robe figure.
No.
And he goes, is this you, magic lady? You do tricks?
I yell, no, Grog, run back to the city.
What?
Run back to the city right now as fast as you can. Run back.
Okay, he starts running back to the city. The figure disappears, appears right in front of him.
No.
He goes,
oh.
he goes, whoa. Grog goes, whoa, falls to the ground.
No.
The figure walks over to the box. The box floats to his hand and just stands there and looks around and looks right into the forest where you are, Shiva, towards you.
I have invisibility still, though.
No, you don't. No, you're out of it.
What?
Your visibility is out.
Invisibility ran out.
But you're pretty sure he doesn't see you. He's looking in your direction. You're well within the forest.
He's just looking in there. Like,
right. Imagine you're looking
he's peering into the forest like he can sense someone's there because he heard you talking, but he doesn't know where you are.
I'm gonna hold.
He just murdered Grog.
Oh. I can't. Grog is already dead. There's nothing. I can't avenge his death by like killing myself. You know.
So are you gonna pull a Rob, or are you gonna pull a Batorian?
I'm gonna hold because I have no backup. I'm possibly naked, mind you, because I told him I was pretending to take a bath. Like, who knows what's going on?
Yes, but are you going to take the Rob or the Batorius part of the stance of the whole? Which one does you're gonna take Arky or Batorius?
What does Batorius usually do?
Well, they both hold.
I know,
but they're part of a maneuver.
Yeah. I'm feeling more Batorius about it.
Rob's like,
okay, so she's gonna Batorius hold.
He wants to think what you do, and Jamie's like, I hold. I just wait.
I'm holding.
Okay.
If he's not advancing towards me or taking action against me, I'm just like holding, shielding, whatever.
He stands there with the box in his hand like this and just starts walking along the path, but looking in the forest. And then you guys start rolling up now on the cart. And you see his black-robed figure going like this, and the box is hovering above his hand. And you see Grog is on the ground.
Not cool.
That is something you don't see every day. Look at the man.
Let him go.
Now remember, we are still in disguise.
Yes, we're in disguise.
Shiva's not, but we're not. But we are.
How long does your disguise last?
8 hours.
Okay.
So yeah, we still look different.
Okay, so you're gonna roll right past him and trust that he doesn't realize what you are.
As we're going up towards him, I want to see if I can figure out what he is. I suppose is he a mage or
humanoid, fae?
But look at him intently, basically.
Okay. The no is doing the complete opposite. He is like staring straight ahead and going, "That is something you don't see every day."
So
I want that box back. I'm just figuring out what he seems to be. See if I can.
So the cart rolls. Yeah. Your cart rolls bravely by him, and he just stands there. And as you could, he's in shadow underneath his hood, but red.
What? Somebody coughed. Red?
Red.
Red? Like Kanos? Was Kanos red?
Red Knight's red.
No.
Oh.
What would the Red Knight
is he like wearing a mask, or is it like his face is red?
The Red Knight's skin is not red. The armor he wears is red. This guy's skin is red.
Oh, okay.
Like, is there any? Oh, I can't yell at them to do anything, or I'll take away my position.
You can yell.
Do I recall?
I just don't want to.
Do I recall anything through my studies of any creature that is red? Like that list looks like. Can I?
The only thing you can think of is the core.
Yeah, we got to get rid of this guy.
No.
I'm actually going to
wait till you get off the wagon.
I'm going to climb off the wagon.
Let me keep rolling by.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep rolling by.
I'm going to get him to stop.
Are we going to attack?
No, wait. We're going to stop. And
assume you're whispering.
Because Grog, no, I'm going to say stop. There's someone on the ground here. We must help them. Because Grog's down. and I'm going to hop off and I'm going to check Grog, see if he's actually alive or not.
You check Grog. Grog is actually still alive.
Yay.
I'm going to see if I can stir Grog awake.
You
Well,
try to get him awake. He's not.
Kind of keeping an eye on this Black Road person.
You look at the Black Robe person. The guy is just standing there looking at you. You feel like he's toying with you. That's your only guess. You trying to stir up Grog, and Grog is not waking up.
I'm going to ask him what happened. This Black Road person. What happened here? Do you know what happened? Because we never saw him actually attack him. So I'm going to ask this Black Road creature. What happened here?
He's holding the box. He takes his other hand and he just starts to point at you.
Shiva starts coming out of the woods towards them.
Run back.
Are we about to roll initiative?
Run back to your master.
Tell him
Which-
what you saw.
Who are you?
If you stay, we shall fight.
I'm going to look at Orlando and go, you're cool.
Oh shit. My call.
Because I'm down next to Grog at the moment, watching him.
Okay. Just a quick outside of roleplay assessment, what is our realistic combat capability?
Not great.
Like, what do you have anything to offer to a fight, Lauren?
She can punch people.
She does have some pretty cool things.
I do, but
Because she can use her key to do some pretty significant things, but not huge amounts of damage.
my damage is not enough. Like I can survive if we all die to like deliver a message. Like that's
that we all died.
yeah, that like because I'm really, really fast, so I can hit fast, but like I don't hit hard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can't do any damage. And it's like we don't even know what this thing is. It's like got red skin.
If this guy's some kind of Sith Lord, we could be.
Yeah, you just force choked a half giant. What are we thinking? We're like 214, a 0, and Mistar, who's not going to take the lead, obviously.
He does have the dark colors.
I vote no. I'm yelling no from the forest.
Okay, so maybe perhaps our best choice would be to get the information, the intelligence that we've gathered about a coming invasion of Solst by the half-giant army to Solst, in spite of however much that box might help us.
I'm going to tell you now, that box.
What?
It would be amazing for you to have that box.
Yeah, it would be, but it would be amazing to live, too.
But to fight that guy is going to be really hard.
Bait, hook, and set.
Yeah, no,
I'm also going to put out there, if you guys start fighting, I'm going to run into the forest and lay down on the ground like I'm dead.
And also, now that I know that Grog is alive, I have a lot of incentive for us to get out of there alive. Do you know what I mean? I want to get Grog out of there because he almost died doing something for us.
True.
Okay, I'm gonna take you back in scene right now. I gave you a lot of extra time to do it over. I'm using choose what you're gonna do. You're gonna leave or fight, and Orlando is on you. Go.
Leave.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys get back into the wagon.
We take Grog.
You take Grog, you pull him in the wagon, and you guys continue on your way. Whoever this guy is turns around, starts walking, and as he walks, he disappears
With the box?
with the box.
Oh.
course.
Can I try one thing before he disappears?
No, he already disappeared.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. You don't want to piss him
It's
off.
already, he's already gone. He's
Yeah.
already gone.
It would have been very cool, but it's like we accomplished what we needed to, and you know,
We've got information, and we will be back in the city.
and
We will go. We will go back, and we will try and get more information.
yeah,
The bonus too, because you didn't have to travel halfway around the world to find this information out.
yeah,
Yeah.
You went 3.
Okay.
You went 3 days out. You're gonna go 3 days back. You're literally back in time for next episode of Voting Dungeon.
okay,
So then we'll pass on the information that what we found out.
yeah.
So you guys make your way back. I'll spare you the random counter checks. And
Thank you.
you get back to Solst, and you make your way up to Findalar. And that's it. That's the end of your adventure. For any of you that want to come on the show to tell Tom, obviously Tom doesn't know any of this. He won't know of it unless you guys tell him. So
You gotta tell him.
Yeah, I can do that.
if one of you, whoever many amount
I
of you want to
prefer
be there.
Miss Star. Yeah.
Okay. So just be there on the show. We'll give you the link in, and you can come on and you can tell them.
Cool.
I'll be there watching
I
too. if
so
Miss Star's not available.
wanted to take that guy on. I was so
I
tempted.
know you did.
I had a
know you
lightning bolt
did.
all lined up.
Yeah, you do know that guy is gonna like instantly kill all of us, right?
He just
Yeah.
force choked a half giant, and you're like, "Let's go." I'm like,
Like-
"Oh my
like-
god!"
I
Like that's the immortal, and he's going to kill us.
you guys have. I love that you guys have pegged as a Sith Lord. He's a Sith Lord. He force choked him.
Yeah.
Whole episode's trademark. Trademark strike. Trademark strike.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head back. You make your way up, and when you meet on Wednesday, it'll be you, Mistar, walking up to see Findalar, and you'll inform him what's going on. And it's up to you to
Now,
tell.
is Grog awake?
Grog
I
wakes
don't
up.
think so.
He wakes up probably about like halfway back. When he wakes up, though, he seems to be almost like an empty shell.
Oh my
no.
god.
So he's not as normal. So he's basically just now.
He's alive without like any thought. Looks catatonic.
Right.
You just sucked his soul right out.
I have an
His wife
herbalism. I have an herbalism kit. Is there any way I could put something together?
That's not gonna help get his soul back.
Doesn't.
You don't.
No.
Are you sure his soul is gone, or are you just like?
Oh yeah,
That?
yeah. You know who that is right now. Who that just was.
Was that the Dark Majesty?
What would he know about the Dark Majesty is that he's got a bunch of souls inside of his body, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus!
And that he's red and he looks like the guy from Power Rangers.
Yeah. It was tempting, but yeah, it was. We would needed to have a few more.
At least.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
So we're gonna end it there. You all survived. You guys managed to disregard every possible battle, and you got through it. We're all alive, and you
Well,
got.
that was the point that we were.
That was the point.
I'm level 0,
Yeah, no,
and I didn't die.
Oni at level 0.
that was a compliment, and maybe a little sadness on my part because I like to see a good battle. But that was a compliment. You guys got in what you had to do. You got out. You didn't have to lose any life.
Is this
Well, the thing is,
only
yeah.
at level 1?
Noah's level 1. Yeah.
Whoa! I got a
Yeah.
whole level, and I
Should've.
learned I guess I learned how to ride a horse and a carriage.
Yes, you could bring yourself.
And
up.
you also, yeah, and you also learned how to do your. You have to have a performance thing now because you're now a really good performer. The natural 20.
Yes.
That's right. Literally, you brought Shiva, and you brought the best possible person because she literally rolled above 20s for every single performance. Now you're famous, and
Which actually is going to work in our favor. We can go back now and be famous.
And it's not weird that we're there, you know.
No. And we could even bring a few others.
That would be nice. I'll be like, here is our like second act or our opening act or something.
Yeah. There are other options we can bring. We could actually recruit some NPC type things for
So we
collecting
get
money
the
and other stuff.
concert openers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are our opening act.
Well, because it's going to be a massive one, the next one,
Yeah.
because that's going to be for the Dark Majesty and all that. Yeah, so hopefully they don't recognise us too much. But yeah,
Well, can't you cast more disguise spells on us?
oh, easily.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we're gonna end it right here. Great job. This was Lauren, Richard, Oni, and Tim. This is FPC Adventure season Arcane City season 2, episode 4.5. And Shiva is doing the British wave, I believe, the British Queen.
It's called the Queen's Wave.
The Queen's wave.
I learned it when I was performing for Queen Frigg.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Well, that Queen.
How many cities? How many cities has Shiva performed in now?
It's been 3.
3. Right. I know you performed in Rhaegar.
4.
Sunken,
Right.
Orin.
Sunken City. Oh, and now Orin.
Actually, it's 5 because then you do
5.
You did Queen.
Oh, Queensland.
Queensland, Rhaegar, Sunken City, Orin.
Eastwatch, because she was in Eastwatch for a while.
Oh yeah, so by story you might have been Eastwatch, although you didn't play that.
Yep. You went through it. You were at Eastwatch.
I wasn't in Eastwatch though. I didn't star in anything. I was just like in the Queensland Ballet. You know what I mean?
So she was in the ballet in Queensland, and she might have made her way to Eastwatch, but she didn't perform there.
Now I'm like a prima donna. Now I've had
So
like
now-
triple above 20 shows. Now there's no living with me.
We knew that before.
No more glamping.
She goes
Now
everywhere.
Uh,
She goes everywhere in the wagon now.
Okay, guys, great episode. Good playing with you. Look forward to seeing what happens on Wednesday when you tell this news to Tom and watch his eyebrows go above his head.
Yeah.
That'd be
Bye,
like,
you guys. Thank you, Tony.
yeah, no problem. Thank you guys for playing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was great.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
All right, take care,
Have
guys.
a good one.